I can give you
We,
that.
we need to actually, Sully,
Oh.
that FAQ we always promised to do.
Hmm.
We can actually pretty much do it now, considering we have a forum.
Yeah.
To just put
Yep.
a forum page up for it, so we'll need to sit there and build
And
it.
we will be streaming Extinction next week for sure.
Yes! I'm totally hyped for it.
Frozen was awesome. That was a great movie.
I've not seen it.
No, you should see it, man.
Not
It's
seen
a
it
good
yet.
movie. You guys should see it. It's a great movie.
I probably will. I do.
I'm reading all the comments in the stream right now. Why do people judge you on how you play? Because I don't know. They can.
The internet.
It's the
Haters
internet.
gonna
It's
hate.
the internet.
The same thing for it. If you put yourself out there on the internet, you're going to get judged in some way.
Yeah.
Judged, ridiculed, humiliated, attacked. You name it. People do it.
There's some people that do know me locally, but not too many. I don't go out much.
Haven't been approached.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're Spider-Bite. Give me your autograph.
Yeah, there's been a few times. It's funny because I remember the one time when I was in Florida and some guy recognized me when I was at Garibaldi's in downtown Disney. We're gonna be going to back down to Orlando in a couple weeks from now.
I think one of the ones that you told me about was your bank. Was it? You
Yeah,
actually
there's a
went to
guy
the
that was
bank?
working at a bank and he recognized. I got recognized in the bank.
That's gotta be weird.
Where's
Cairo,
back
Cairo, the
yeah.
whole Colorado thing was from Extinction.
Yeah, the last one. What was it?
Yeah.
Night Sky. What was it called?
Nightfall.
Nightfall.
There you go.
Yes,
It was nice something.
Dying Light when it does come out, but I've heard rumors about it being pushed back until like 2015.
Wow.
It's supposed to come out this year.
No,
It's
I
supposed
know.
to come out either April or May.
No, yeah, I don't know. I heard a rumor that was going to be pushed back, but I don't know.
There's been no official release date announced at all, so there's no way anybody's gone April, May, guaranteed. Because like
Well, I've heard
they
April,
might, that
May
might have
from a
been
lot
like
of sources.
that might have been like a placeholder like forever ago. That would have been like the estimated.
Well,
Yeah.
goalie Falcon, are they going too far putting stuff into multiplayer on Ghosts? Like, they got to try something because they got to put in some sort of gimmick to sell their map packs. To be honest with you, in my opinion, I mean the whole Michael Myers thing, the last map pack. Now they're going with this Predator thing, this map pack. They're putting something in that is trying to grab people's interest so that they can sell the map pack.
Predator thing?
Same with the
Yep.
Yeah.
Venom X is going to be in one of the multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
so
the-
I
what's
don't
the-
know.
What's the
What-
Predator thing?
They
I've not-
had like a...
Oh,
You go
nice.
invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really?
They released a little video today.
Hmm.
I watched it and just about killed myself.
Invisible? Yeah, that's all they need.
So it's
now.
kind of silly. I don't know.
Like the Maverick. Maverick was
Nope.
fun. Like,
I remember.
Gun DLC's kind of boring.
Well, I think the Predator is like the Michael Myers, except it's except you're invisible and run around with a knife.
What the fuck? Really? You're invisible.
Well,
running around with
I'm assuming it'll be a haze, so you can see
Yeah,
it.
there's
But,
a-
Yeah.
I mean, you mean
Go
you're
up on my Twitter
fucking-
feed. I'm trying
Still,
Oh,
to.
it's
though.
Michael
no, you
Myers
can
is
barely
Michael
see it.
Myers. Yeah, but Michael Myers is a fucking.
I'll put a link in the TeamSpeak.
I'll be able to find it in a minute.
No, yeah, don't worry about it.
Like YouTube, you know what I mean? I mean, I can type in Call of Duty and I'm guaranteed I'm gonna get it.
I'm not sure if it's on YouTube or not.
Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh look, DLC preview. Okay. It was 3 weeks ago.
Wow, someone just liked Spec Ops The Line video. Huh. That's weird. Oh. Well, gameplay, because we're done.
Yeah.
Spider, black
Yeah.
screen.
Camera's on. What do you guys think of DICE making new Star Wars Battlefront in 2015? Well, I guess by the time 2016 rolls around, it might actually be working. That's pretty much what I think about it.
Depends on how, considering how,
Why is subbing
Battlefield 4 is going?
$4.99? Because that's a Twitch
set is
set amount, basically.
Oh my god, really?
What?
Just watch the clip.
Yep.
It's an Instagram clip. It's so fucking.
You can barely see him
Yeah, I'll link it to you.
until the last minute.
The only way they can make that fair is if you're not armored like they normally have for the.
Yeah, it'd only be fair if they have it like the Michael Myers, where you can only get out of the box thing.
Yeah, no, that'll be what it is. But I'm saying they need to make sure you're not invincible or take as much damage as you do. As
Yeah,
those
but it's
characters.
Call of Duty.
Why Spider should make a zombies map? Really?
Because you've got plenty of time to do that on your hands.
Oh god, who brought up Man Killer?
Oh,
I
I'm
will play it.
I am definitely playing that game. Alien Isolation. I watched an interview, like they had like a PlayStation Meet the Devs kind of interview, and oh my god, it looked like they've made it. There's the way they're talking about it is they're forcing it, they're making the full on survival. Like you cannot mess with this thing. There's only one alien as well, and you cannot mess with it, or you will lose the fight. It looks intense. Oh, the silly little things like this, little stupid things. Like I don't really care much about the light on the back of the PS4 controller. A lot of people hate it. I don't care. The like
Well, you
little
can turn
things
off
that,
to save 5 minutes.
yeah, but the little things that are quite funny, like on Tomb Raider, when you had a torch, when you lit your torch, it flickered kind of orange yellow on the back as if it was like a torchlight.
That's cool, though. I don't.
Yeah,
a lot of
little
people
things
not
like that. And Infamous, when you were playing through the campaign, when you were getting evil, it would it was going red on the back.
That's cool.
When you were going good, it was turning blue.
Yeah.
Or white, sorry, white.
Right. Nice.
And see when those little spray paint things, like actual like things you had to do in the game, where it was just spray painting a wall like graffiti. It would actually light up the color that you were spraying at that time.
Nice.
Apart from
That's
black.
pretty cool.
Apart from black, it would do purple for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because obviously they can't do black without switching off.
Yeah.
And one of the things they're talking about for Alien Isolation is see the little radar thing they use in Aliens, the little motion sensor thing. They're actually going to use that as it's going to ping flash with the rhythm in it, and
okay.
the closer the alien, like obviously if you're tracking the alien, the closer it gets, the faster it flashes. Oh, it's going to be so good. I am really pumped for this game. I'm really happy they're making it.
I have 2 graphics cards too. Not just Alienware.
So someone is saying I should build a map. That whole forum thing was I should build a map so I better understand. I guess the logic was okay, and yeah, I don't really agree with this logic, but the logic was if I knew what is put into building a map, then I know more about on some maps how people have just taken what other people have done and put it in their map to make it fun or whatever, versus the people who have actually put the time into it. Because sometimes apparently I say a map is awesome that was made in 5 minutes,
Yeah, so
and all the custom features are things that the mapper got from other people. But the thing is,
you're complementing the idea.
you're
not
still
the
you're
map.
still putting together a map. I mean, yes, every map has stuff that is taken from what other people have done. Every single new released map, I guarantee you,
yep.
that have been released in the last 2 years have taken something that somebody else has done. And if you've taken something that somebody else has done and put it into a map and brought it together in a way that is fun, and we have fun on the map, yes, we might freak out over certain features, etc., but they're still bringing it into a map and making it fun. I don't want that to go away. I don't want this shouldn't be about, well, that map maker just made the map and he spent like 5 minutes on it and he brought all these custom things in that everybody created. I mean, we want that. We want that because we want people to share this stuff. We don't want these silos of development going on, because if that exists, then we don't get better. Like, the maps don't get better. I mean, there's a sharing, there's a sharing that we want to promote there. So, I don't know.
Well, we just complimented our forums for helping that last map maker create his first map.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean,
It's a community thing. Like, fair enough. Like, maybe we missed the original map. Like, maybe if we'd not played Quizzy's first map, like the Skyline map, and somebody else used it on their map, and we're like, oh my god, this is awesome. Then fair enough, we're maybe mistaken, and then maybe somebody corrects us in the comments or something like that. Fair enough, but it's nothing to do with like who was first to do it, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you're gonna take map making to the point where, you're in your silo and you create something and everybody needs to recognize you as and that's fine. The credit needs to be provided where credit is due, but and it's the same for us on videos and like, especially it comes out in the Easter eggs, man. You know what? We push the Easter eggs, we post our videos. I don't care who watches the videos and who takes that information and creates their own thing with it. I don't really give a shit. I'm out there to provide you guys with, some great content, some entertaining content, and we work hard to do what we do. But I'm not going to go after people that use our stuff and create their own stuff with it. I mean, that's a compliment to us, in my mind, that they are doing that. I don't know. That's just the way I think about it.
Yeah. I mean, take a look at people like ZK. He's been pretty inventive with a lot of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's allowing other people to use it, and it's not like he's asking people to like put his name all over it and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just shit like that. Like,
I know
these guys
you want to give credit where it's due, like I said, but at the same time, if you're gonna hold it back because of that, then that's not where we want to go. It's not where we should be going as a community.
Yeah.
And there are too many. There are too many silos. There are too many silos as it is. Because I know there's, this group has issues with this group, and we don't want to share this, and it's like, we don't want to create more of that.
So there's there was a what was that comment I just read there? Ah, shit. Where'd it go?
Hmm.
Well, doesn't matter. I read a comment and it made me think of something and I just can't remember it. That's just...
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
that's
if you're just gonna take my video and post it up as your own, I mean, that's a different story. I mean, I'm talking about taking something and building upon it and making it your own, right? Not just, it's just like, I'm not condoning someone just take someone else's map and produce it as their own map and not.
Yeah.
That's just completely
You're given the
different.
groundwork. You have you have access to the programs. You have access to the resources available, such as like the ZT mod or the UGX mod.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They're
Not even
not going
that.
to like they don't charge you for using their resources. They just ask for proper credit.
Hmm.
That's really all you need, right? Like even with the Phil, he does a lot of scripting for people.
Yeah,
And a lot of times it's just a simple thank you and stuff like that.
and to be honest, I'm not in the business of playing a map and identifying features and identifying credit and where it should go. I mean, I'm not going to take
We
a
were
map
really
and
guilty of that
research
for the other day, right?
research a map for 2 days just to figure out who should be credited on a map. What map is released, we play it for fun, we have fun, whatever. This I'm not going there. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was that map? I think it was Sump. We were really guilty of that because it was two people, the mapper and the scripter.
Hmm.
But we were talking. I forgot who the mapper was. But we were talking about him a lot.
Hmm.
Saying, "Oh, this is an awesome idea" and stuff like that. And we were complimenting him a lot, and not the guy who did all the scripting.
Yeah, but I mean,
we know the mapper, and he was talking in chat and whatnot. We're not trying to like solo out one guy above the other one, but one guy's talking, one guy isn't.
well, whoever submits the map is who we're going to talk about. And yes,
Yeah.
we recognize other people work on it, but I don't know. Like, what
We
am
go
I
by
supposed
who
to do?
posted
Like,
it.
yeah. And if you're part of that team, then you should feel that that's, we're talking about you also, right? I mean, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the simple thing is they just need. It's a simple thing for a map maker to credit a person, and maybe not so much even in the map itself, but when they do the forum posting,
Mhm.
just make sure you put their name in there. Because most of the time we do have that forum posting open as best we can, just in case there is a backstory like there was with the hyper map for some reason, and but things like that, so we can see, oh, it looks scripting by such and such. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna say is like we're that whole point of like people keeping stuff to themselves. I mean, it's not exactly like we're not exactly the biggest fans of exclusivities.
No.
I mean, we don't even like exclusivities in games or DLCs and things like that. So it's we're not exactly fans of that.
Mhm.
We'd rather have an open forum for everybody to play.
Does that make sense? I don't know. That forum posting
Yeah.
actually kind of bugs me a little bit, but
Yeah, but there you go. There's your big answer to a simple question.
what's that? Huh?
Asking about the next side up is quite a simple question about like just talking about like why do people get credit for not their ideas,
Mm.
and we spent like 10 minutes talking about it.
Well, and I mean the other thing, if you could take all those things and put it into a map that takes you 5 minutes to put together, and we have fun with it, hey, all more power to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. If it took you 5 minutes to put a map together and we love it and have fun with it, is there really anything wrong with that? I don't know. I think 5 minutes is a bit of an exaggeration, but
I think some people have said that it's taken them 5 minutes, and I guess it's just, I don't want to say like box maps are easy because they're not. Obviously, there's still things that they need to add into them, but
Yeah.
it's a good way to get started and whatnot. Just because it is, setting up the windows and the spawns and whatnot.
yeah, and I don't not want to play maps like the one we just played. Okay, Leo has been on our site for like
Since
weeks,
launch.
figuring out how to put together a map, and I'm all for playing maps from new people that have come into map making, because some of them, some of these guys that, oh, this is my first map, have been freaking absolutely awesome. I mean, some of them obviously need to put some more work into it, or have something. Maybe they're not more inclined in map making, or learning as quickly as other people, essentially,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, we don't want to not support those people. We want to support or try and support everybody so that, we want new people to come into map making,
Yeah.
and learn from what they're doing, right? And progress. So,
Now, some people don't have enough time in their lives to put as much effort in LMAP as they wish they could.
hmm
Like some people have studies, lives, issues, family time, things like that. So they just don't have the time to constantly keep up to date with the new fantastic things that are going on in map making and learning map making.
hmm
I mean, I tried it once, and it's a complicated process just to get started with.
hmm
It's
I
really
mean,
difficult
yeah,
because I'm
once
trying
you
to make
get
mine.
yeah, once you get in the flow, I'm sure it gets a little bit easier because you start learning the shortcuts and things like anything.
hmm
But it is that initial get go that is always the difficult part. And if you get disheartened, like if you get disheartened by like some idiots that maybe play your map and just trash it for
Yeah.
it being a new guy's map, then obviously you're just gonna be like, eh. Whereas like things like that, we find something fun to do for the hell of it
hmm
in a map. Even if it's like that box map, we're just sitting there like, what the hell's this hole all about?
We were laughing.
Yeah, we're
Fun with
like,
it.
fuck. I didn't get jug for ages. The first thing I did was get a flamethrower and upgrade it. I just started having fun. As soon as I
Well,
realized that's what it was, I was like, yeah, screw it, let's just have a bit of fun.
Boss Dude 94, why wouldn't they be though? The this map contest that we started is open to anybody and everybody.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with worthy of submission. The fact is, right, we'll be honest, like, the newer guys, unless they knock it out of the park and have something like that made us really enjoy it,
hmm
it'll be less likely that they will win it
Yeah.
because they're going up against people that have been making maps for a long time.
hmm
But it's what you call it breeds competition. It means we played their map, put it up on stream, we had fun with it. Maybe they're like, oh wow, they actually had fun with it,
hmm
and maybe we speak about certain things that we didn't like, what they thought was what we really liked about it, the look of it, whatever, and they can build from that in the coming months.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
fair
So
enough, they might
any.
not win this month, but they might win 6 months time from now.
Mhm. But if we see maps that are submitted by people, the same people, and we don't, I mean, we do reserve the right to pick and choose which ones we do play. So if we start getting more submissions, and you got to remember this is the first month that we're really
Well,
trying
yeah.
this, so if we do see more and more maps, then we may not necessarily play some of them, or if we don't see progression with map making, then we may just kind of skip over the map. It depends. It depends. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but there's really no harm in, we're not restricting maps from being submitted. So
I think first and
At this
foremost,
point.
it's just breeding competition over everything.
hmm
Trying to
Okay,
get people to make maps.
I'm going to reiterate this for everybody that came in late. No more maps tonight. Don't want to sit here and listen to us just chill and chat. Leave. Feel free to leave. That's the reason why there's not any gameplay on your screen and it's just Spider. We're relaxing before we head off.
hmm
This is what we intend to do at the end of the night. So we're not playing any more maps if that's what you're waiting on. When will we announce the winner of the first
It'll be. I'm gonna try and do it before I go on vacation. Might be after, but I mean, we want to let the ones that are at the tail end of the month have like a week or two.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, you can go ask questions if you want. We
On that
reserve
note, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
I gotta go
Silly.
to work tomorrow, so
Okay.
I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
getting some sleep.
All right. See you, man.
Later,
Later,
guys.
User disconnected from your channel.
Excuse me. I don't usually check my messages on Twitch. Why? Should I?
Still, normally keeps you up to date. Anything that's pertinent. Shut up, Sans. Can I ban Sans? Can I really do it? Can I
Why?
really do it?
Oh, because he's talking about Boom Beach.
Yeah. I was fine with it. I was fine with it when it was in like closed beta kind of thing, but
Hmm.
I'm pretty pissed. In fact, let me do it. Alas, I am not gone yet. What? Oh, you're an idiot.
What? What did you do?
You typed in chat like, "Alas, I'm not gone yet." Like,
The Witcher 3? I don't know. What are you asking me what Suli's job is? No, I didn't I didn't pre-order Destiny. It's something we're definitely looking forward to playing though.
yeah.
Yeah, but Rich, Boom Beach is going to become just like Clash of Clans, where after a couple months it's like, Well, if you do see any of our videos being like copied and posted onto other channels, yeah, absolutely flag them if you can. I mean, I'd like to see maps progress. You know, I think I don't know, something that would give it more replayability, give maps more replayability, like challenges. And we mentioned this while we were streaming another map the other night. Just something that would keep you playing, and not just for the sake of playing just for rounds, but also, you know, you can further upgrade your guns later on. There are challenges you can complete to get different things. I don't know. I again, I'm not a map maker. I'm not that creative when it comes to that kind of thing. I can kind of spout out a few things, and usually map makers have way better ideas and implementation than I would ever have. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think the whole, I forget what you call it. They used to have a thing with the maps where you could rank up in maps and whatnot. I forget what it was called.
Zombie
But-
realism.
Yeah, as realism mod, but not like that. I mean, it should be like a map in and of itself, as opposed to multiple maps, I guess. But I don't know. Jaybird, you know what? It's so hard to set a reasonable buying ending price because it's so map dependent.
Yeah.
Depends on how well you can generate points in the map, I guess. I don't know. But I would think instead of like a point total, you know, implement a challenge. Implement challenges that, you know, what was the shit, wasn't there a map? Was it TMG Christmas? That there was a map where each of the players had to complete a challenge or something. I would like to see that. Yeah, I think there was one on TMG Christmas. Instead of having a viable ending, have some sort of ending where each of the players has to do something or complete a challenge or something like that, you know? I don't know. Something different rather than just a point-based viable ending and that's it.
Dynamic map event without Frostbite 3. Yeah, I'm sure. DICE and EA would be really happy to see like map makers
Mm.
using Frostbite for custom zombies. Sure, they wouldn't have any copyright issues with that at all.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, by the way, Sans, I only purged you. I didn't time you out.
Kill an owl.
He said he's not. He said a message to you. He says he's not attacking anybody. He's actually just purely upgrading.
What?
Sans. He's not attacking anybody. He's just purely upgrading his base.
Mm.
Why hyper? But seriously, I don't get why. Because it's not available to us Android users. You know, none
Yeah.
us people that are not elitists. Little Apple ears.
Yeah,
Steve Jobs.
program, something like that. I mean, something a little bit more creative than just. Jaybird, I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, that prison map was pretty cool. Remember that prison map that we played? It was based off a prison in Philadelphia or something like that. And the end boss, the end boss was the winning of the game.
Yeah.
Of the map, right?
Yeah, again, that was a while ago, you know.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. And that guy had frickin' how much health? Remember that? That was insane.
Yeah, that took a while.
Yeah.
Map. Yeah, and they even had like a good kind of Easter egg based thing where you had to go down corridors, hit switches.
Mm-hmm.
Good map.
Well, even the prison mission had a little bit of a different ending where it shot us to whatever round it was or something.
Yeah.
Remember at the end? Or there was a challenge or something like that?
Yeah, it was the challenge. The Red Space Challenge.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Stuff like that makes it pretty interesting. Even though that was like, you know, the four of us sitting down at the end of the fence area. Sitting, and my hand freaking got sore just killing all the zombies.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it.
Yeah. Alright guys, anyways, it was a good chat here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time here on our channel, our live stream.
Twitch TV / Gen Tactics.
Yay!
I'd be kind of worried if you didn't know that because you're here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Alright, anyways guys, thank you again, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.